Hello, hello. You know what? I think I'm remembering that I was supposed to do some grinding. Um, but I didn't. Yes. So I guess this episode I'm gonna go make some progress on the guild. Now here's the thing. I might do some grinding. Excuse me, I'm being awful. Got the hiccups. I fully intend to do all that. I'm just in a point in my life where I guess I might be acquiring a corgi. So that's a whole thing, and I'm like very suddenly like, okay, this is gonna be a thing that's happening. And it's not like a super young corgi, but it's still like a puppy. And I have approval and everything, and I have a date to go and meet the corgi. And yeah, I'm a little I don't know. I don't know if I'm intimidated. I've always had cats. So it's kind of like my first time having something bigger than a cat, I guess. And not like corgis are all that big, right? Like there are people who have 3 or 4 big dogs and they still do a lot of whatever they feel like. So I recognize that I'm probably not worried, and I'm just as excited because like I've always wanted a corgi and they're very cute. They're like little baked potatoes that become loaves of bread. And it's just really it's a joyous thing. And I've been feeling the need for a pet, I guess. Like I grew up with pets. I don't know why I think I can jump off that. I grew up with pets and I've just not had one for a while, and then like I've been trying to resist. And then I hung out with a dog this weekend. And it was only like a handful of hours. But it was just it was so fun that and just like not just like fun. That sounds a little more juvenile than I think the experience ultimately was. It was like really refilling, I guess, in a way. Like I'm just such a intense person, I think, and being able to be around a creature that isn't really all that intense was really relieving. Now, I mean, it was a pretty well trained dog, and getting there is not automatic, so it's like there's work involved. Absolutely. Oh, all right, that's funny. I didn't really want to end up here, but that's fine. Yeah. It's an interesting thing too, because lots of people have dogs. Lots of people live normal lives with dogs. It's not a weird thing to do. It's perfectly standard behavior. And yet it just feels so foreign to me. Whether that's a good thing or not, it's just the truth. I'm sure it'll be okay. I've been thinking about it for years, and I think there'll be like an adjustment period where there might be some like emotional highs and lows, but beyond that, I generally think it's gonna be fine. What a statement, though, right? presuming, and I don't know. It feels weird because like I'm kind of seeking in a pet what I kind of recommend people don't seek in children, right? Like that degree of, well, I don't know. It's not like it's fulfillment, you know? Like I get fulfillment even out of like, you know, doing this is fun for me. Going through Monster Hunter games is enjoyable. Getting to practice and revisit the old titles, like that's really fulfilling. I don't feel like, I mean, like maybe being able to like pay for a dog, you know, like stepping up in that way and being able to make that accommodation, like that's really nice. But it's not like that's the fun part. I think, I don't know, I'm really bad at chilling out. And I think I probably excessively worry. And I don't know, I guess I find it sometimes difficult to be joyful. And dogs are really good at that. So I don't know if I'm looking at it like this is going to fix this. I think it's just going to be like taking a vitamin for something you have a deficiency for. You know, like I don't think it's gonna take the deficiency away, but I think the supplement might make me a healthier person. Yeah. No, I mean, there's things like that I want to change about that experience. You know, I could be healthier and I could live somewhere a little bit more ideal, but maybe that's a great motivation for it. I don't know, it's tough. You hope that's the case, you know? You think maybe? Well, at least that's a guild quest progress made. Okay, you know what? I should always, I guess, if I'm here, I might as well temporarily hot spring, right? Great. Very relaxing. Alright, what's up here next? I gotta do a great Shaggy. Wow, we're really doing some riveting stuff here. But Ronguratora? Is that the wrong name there? Or have I just not paid attention to that it was something different there before? Huh. Yeah. So I don't really know what... Ooh, oh gosh. Alright, we're just gonna... Oops. Wrong button. Okay.
Hi.
Great Jaggy. I don't know what I'm doing. I'm not thinking straight right now. I'm very frazzled if I'm being completely honest. I have a lot in my mind. It's convenient that I'm coming up on like a holiday weekend. So I get to relax and kind of process this change. Yeah, that's really helpful. Maybe that's why I find doing videos just as well useful. I mean, who doesn't? I think a lot of the people that I watch myself are people who kind of like a puzzle. You're figuring out their life. Video to video, random segue to random segue. Yeah, no, it's interesting to see people's lives change as they keep with it too. I mean, like I've always said I'm more of I like persons, I don't like people. And I feel like that's generally true. Like I'm not the person who's going to be really, really good at a large group of people who I don't know. Or I'm not even the type of person who may inherently be interested in something like that. But outside of those situations, I like the person behind all of that. You know, the social issues. And I don't really say I have too many social issues. It's more of a social preference. Like I can be in a group of people and I can do fine and I can have fun and I can be at an event or whatever, and it's okay. It's not like I immediately just explode and cease to function. Although that would be hilarious in some way. But beyond that, oh nice, he's here. Yeah, I just don't really want to be around a whole whack of people. And I guess it's just because I'm so protective of my time, and I like to do things a very certain way. So it's just like, unless I'm planning the event, I generally find being around other people, especially strangers, like stressful, just because I don't know what to do. You know, it's like the large-scale version of I don't know what to do with my hands. It's like I don't know how to formulate an interest in this situation. Yeah, so I'm bad at that sometimes, but I'm getting better. But yeah, so it's, I don't even know where I was talking about. Again, like I said, scatterbrained. I remember that I was talking about being scatterbrained, but not what I was talking about before I mentioned being scatterbrained or after I mentioned being scatterbrained. So it's more like having lost the scatters is how I would describe that. There is some central shard, and that's what I've maintained, hold on to. Or, you know, it's tied to some sinew and is part of me. Oh, did I not paintball you? I intended to paintball you, and then didn't. So that's good. Well, this is the only direction that went, but he looked like he went lower, so. Yeah, that's what I thought. I wonder, okay, dumb choice this time. Is it 6? Let's see, because I know there's like a waterfall thing that they can come through, I think. Yeah. Now, I don't know if that was dumb luck or the bad timing plus a good plan equals unintentional collisions. Like, I really don't know. But as is, that's another guild quest. And you know, I apologize that there's only so much progress being made right at this point in time. It's all in pursuit of the larger picture. And this is technically, like, getting this money is pretty useful. There may be some guild-specific quests that pop up, and that could be worth doing. So I will definitely see and follow up. But it's good to get done. I've been, oh, nice. Oh, I'm dumb. Why didn't I, uh, okay, I'm questioning my own logic, but not really because I know my logic is questionable right now. So other than the decisions I have settled in on, the new ones need to be subject to consideration. Alas. Okay, and we are back for some more guild quests. I'm actually like 24 hours removed from the quests that I just did. I got really busy. Stuff came up. Sometimes you think you're gonna have time and then you don't, and that's okay. So we're still just working our way through some guild quests here. There's a definite benefit to doing this. I think in Unite, I didn't show much of any guild stuff because, well, I found the issue was it was like basically the exact same quests, but it very well may be the same here. I'm also just resource gathering, seeing what we can, oh, I'm here for you, aren't I? Seeing what I can unlock. I think your name changes color as you go out through the guild ranks. I think I'm gonna need money as well, because I'm not sure, like, I am open to trying the, I keep on wanting to call it Janaugua or something. The Zenogre fight. I keep on believing that, you know, it's the wrong... It's the name that I was reading before, which is the translation name. Stupid and pretentious, and I should just use the English one if I am playing an English translation. Then I guess arguably it's a little bit like... up for debate, right? Like, which is which translation should I be listening to? Probably the official one, because Zenogre's gone on to appear in Rise at this point in time, I'm pretty sure. Now, what I can't remember, and here's the thing, this is my biggest gripe with Monster Hunter in the modern era, right? In this game, and you don't see it as much in this series because I'm not doing a casual collect everything playthrough. I'm doing a let's play the game and show it off, and maybe even get other people to go back and play some old Monster Hunter games because they see some stuff they want to do or other weapon types they want to experiment with, and that's awesome because these games are all still really great. Anyways, so the biggest gripe I have has to do with the weapon designs. The armor design is phenomenal. If you look at World and Rise, and the expansions like Sunbreaker and Iceborne, the armor designs are stellar. They look good, they flow good, the cloth like physics are excellent. There's no complaints about that. But the weapons kind of got like a little generic, and a lot of the weapons were like copy pasted versions of, like, you'd have like a feather or something, and then that feather would be on the base of the weapon, and then every weapon made with that monster would have that same exact little asset, but the weapon itself otherwise would generically look like an iron sword or a bone blade or whatever. And that was like such a shame. One of the biggest benefits to me, especially like when I beat the game, was going back and getting all the other swords or collecting weapons that I didn't want to use but I just wanted to look at, that was a lot of fun. And then it became much harder to find weapons in upgrade trees that had unique looks to them, So it became, in some ways, some of the weapons in World and Rise were stat stickers. Like, sure, they were better. They didn't look any different from the thing that you had just made. And you know what? Like, I concede that even in the older games, there is usually a stage or two in between getting new graphics for a weapon type. It's usually like, you know, Ravager Blade Plus, and then maybe it'll be like a palette swap. And then finally, it'll go into a new asset. But at least that new asset is entirely a new weapon. You know, it's not just like the same thing with a leaf stapled to it. Hey, lots of good stuff here. Awesome. Okay. Guess I might as well use this. And it's funny because it's very much being used for quests that, like, do not require this stat boost. All right. Yeah, I guess now with a Great Groggy, which is fine. No, I mean, actually, this is pretty great because it's really letting me build up a lot of supplies that I need. But I do admit I feel the temptation to try the Zinogre. I don't know, it's like, I feel like if I do eke out a victory, I think it's probably going to be in like the 25-30 minute zone for the fight. And I might end up tossing a cart in there, just because, like, I'm really not, as far as I know, I'm really not set up for... No, I guess I do have a little bit of Thunder Resist. So if that's the case, then I do genuinely have some. Maybe this isn't actually an awful set to try it. I think I also have some armor spheres, so it could be a thing. It might be more fun to spend time grinding to get the Zinogre gear than it would grinding to beat the Zinogre just to regrind to get the gear. Because I think that's a set I'm going to want for this series. Not only is the sword that you can ultimately build out of the creature really strong, and it's going to be beneficial against a lot of monsters, with the exception of, like, the hidden title monster for a third portable. That monster, I'm pretty sure, is a thunder monster, so it won't be as effective then. But I think everything leading up to that point will be largely benefited by... I'm gonna see if my cat will, like, sing the antidote song, though. So we'll see. Yeah. Oh no. Okay. The cat's effort was wasted. That's my fault. But the cat did a good job. Okay. Cool. You know, I have to say, like, I've done. I think I'm approaching. Jeez. Like 150 videos on this channel. And I've gone through so many different video editing methods. We'll say, like, I had when I started recording, I was doing CPU recording and encoding. I wasn't using my graphics card to record, which I should have. Because even at that point in time, I don't know why I'm repaying calling. Even at that point in time, the 1050 Ti that I started this channel recording on has an NVENC recorder and encoder built into it. So there was literally no excuse for me to be doing CPU encoding other than the fact that I have a 9.9 and I could do CPU recording and encoding and only like hit maybe 30% utilization, and I would still be at like 60 degrees even though I was recording on a CPU, which to me is always like, I don't know, like it's up for debate. Obviously, the clarity and the encoding method and your codec and all of the different things that determine how your video is going to be captured, handled, and formatted and showed to other people. So, I believe there is a reasonable amount of people who think that CPU encoding offers an unbeatably high quality of capture, and it's not wrong. It is. You can get really high quality capture with CPU encoding. I think for the broad majority of use cases, the modern market of GPUs, the next generation coders that even NVIDIA is leveraging, the H-Think. I've watched a lot of video and I've compared different methods, you know, variable bit rates and constant bit rates, and determining how the video is getting captured and saved and how lossless you're going. I think it's really all about how much you want to tune and how much you're going to do in post. If you need it to be the raw product that goes right from there and you're not going to edit anything, maybe CPU encoding is the way to go, but I think, you know, for stuff like this in games, your GPU, modern ones, they just pack a punch. They do so well at it. Okay, I'm thinking let's try it maybe. Yeah, I don't think I have anything there, but maybe I could, okay. If I was looking at another set, a Nibble Star, what does that take you up to? 18. Raytheon is about 18. So really, I'm not like that far off the points average that I kind of think I was going to go for. I only have... Okay, do I only have one of the armor spheres or one of the bam braces? Let's see. Yeah, let's do that. Okay. And like that'll at least bring me... Okay, so now I'm at least at the point that Raytheon gear would be at, right? So how bad can that be? All right, yeah. Let's give it a go. What's the worst that could happen? Oh wow, these are like all things that are really worth like buying, and I'm probably gonna regret not doing it right this second, but yeah, here, I'll buy a few. I'll buy like 10 nutrients. It's a lot of money. No, it's okay. I can get them. I don't know what I'm doing. Being overexcited, I think. I'm not crazy rich yet. All right, we have a pitfall trap. Look at this. The moon is covered by clouds. The valley filled with fog. Our warrior presses on, or something. You can see the presence of Zinogre by these bugs, the thunder bugs, I'm pretty sure. they are in the environment in greater number when there's a Zenogre around, or he collects them. That's why it's night. It's something like that. There's some ecology there. I think he's in the 7 here. Alright, there we go. One of the coolest monsters in Monster Hunter. For a while was a Japanese-only monster, this game. And then the first North American appearance, I believe, is in Rise. Now, this is honestly like a pretty crap arena to fight. Not because of like, ooh, that's nice homing. Just because the like reeds or whatever they are make it pretty tough to accurately see. I think this is like a build-up. Just as well, Zenogre has like a few phases. Or I guess modes is more accurate. The mode he is in right now is technically like his rage, I'm pretty sure. He is actively channeling the bugs that give him his lightning powers. Yeah, he's a tough creature to fight. I don't really have muscle memory for him, especially not in this game right now, so I'm gonna be manually figuring it out, that's for sure. That's okay though. Ooh. Sometimes just gotta go for that shield and hope. There we go. Okay, so now we've knocked a little bit of that electricity off. Or we've disrupted the bugs, whatever the logic is. Ooh. Yeah, he has a lot of mobility. And I think you have to remember too, is like this is I think this is a distinct skeleton compared to, say, Tigrex, which is another very, very fast monster. I think that's I don't think I want to be near that. I don't know. Maybe I do. Oh, I wanted to dodge, and instead I just kind of like walked into his paw. I imagine he's gonna shoot lightning. No? Okay. I'll heal, cry anyways. Yeah, maybe we can stop this? Yeah, I think that's what we're supposed to do. Stop the build-up. That's my bad, though. Didn't do it the first time. A Fulgur bug. Now, I think those are exactly the things that he is using to pull in electricity. I don't think it's thunderbugs. I think it's a species that's related to thunderbugs. Cool. All right, let's get to it. Ooh. Yeah, they have very tough tails to cut. I don't know that Bullfingo saved me or not, but I'll pretend he did. I think the trick to running away from that one is to not over-engage your sprint. You want to feel like you're going to constantly be running, but really... Ooh. I don't think I'm going to break it, but we'll see. Yeah. He's Super Saiyan. Oh, I'm gonna get hit by that third. Oh no, I'm not. Okay, I can get out of the way. Yeah, I didn't even know where or what was in that situation. Yeah, so like if you just constantly run, you're gonna burn out. Because he's going to like skip ground basically when he's making those movements. He's going to slide a little bit, and that's going to offer him some really crazy movement, which you cannot match unless you are moving in bursts. Oof. Okay, I was trying to go into that armpit there. I knew it was a sketchy move. This is sketchiness. All just sketch. The fact that that worked is a credit to the talent of Capcom's developers. Honestly, Zinogre fights are really fun. Like, I'm kind of having a blast. Because it's just like, it's so pulse pounding. They did a really good job with this fight. Ooh. That was me trying to be overconfident there, is what that was. Okay, I didn't really need to run jump for that one, but it's okay. Now I do. I might even need to, I don't know. We'll see. I was considering Farcastering out of here. Hey, nice. Oh. Luck. Look at that. We're both getting exhausted at the same time. All right, everybody, take a break. Grab an orange square. I really shouldn't have. And then I dropped at the moment that I shouldn't have. So I made the wrong choice twice. That's what that was. Zigged when I should have zagged, and then zagged when I should have zigged. It does happen, though. Okay, he's obviously tired. Oh, I got hit by the bomb there. That's not what I wanted. Well, I doubt he's wounded. Unless he is. Oh, wow. Okay, we got a break from a bomb. Awesome. Sorry, cat. I was just kind of beating you up there. That wasn't helpful. There's an ogre shell. Most excellent. I don't think I have... Do I have pranks on me? I do. So arguably, if I felt like it, I could capture this guy. And that could very well be a very convenient way to handle things, right? Oh, that's not gonna work. Oh no, it did. Wow. Man, tried to stealthily check what the Amazon notification I just got was. Oh, right, I can't drop them. Ah. All right, is this gonna work? No. The environment destruction they brought into this game as well is so cool. It just makes, like, yeah, you shouldn't be able to hide behind that thing for too long if this thing is as strong as it is. Okay, he has both of my cats down. I'm like, I'm feeling a very specific aggro here. But it makes sense. It's because I didn't have anything detracting from aggro. That really is a sign that you played too much Monster Hunter, is when you can, like, subtly feel the difference in enemy aggro. You're like, he's not maneuvering in the exact same ways that I thought he would be. That's funny, but... Ooh. 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 Okay, no denial. That armpit, I was trying for it. Got close. Oh, okay, this might be I might be dead here. Let's see how lucky I get. I'm dead. Yeah. That's okay. I kind of saw that coming. And yeah, I probably could have dodged a little bit better. I think I was a little bit distracted. I saw a notification on my phone, and I have a package that's out for delivery, and I just hate missing packages, and I think I was looking at my phone too much. That's such an excuse, isn't it? It's a very well crafted, believable excuse. Now, what I'm most curious about is, like, is he in capture zone? I think that's a limping Zinogre, so I was very close to having not diffed. So now I guess I just gotta get him in this pitfall trap, because there's no way a shock trap is gonna work on him. I think it's just about, is he committed to this area? Because if he's committed to this area, then we're in great position. Okay. Cats, everyone come here. Everyone come here. Okay, the thing is I don't know if he can be captured when he's like this. So we'll have to see. All right, come on, come on. Yeah, he can. Awesome. So I was kind of like over preparing for nothing. Nice. Well, now we have the Zinogre all sleepy. I probably shouldn't have died there. That was silliness. A needless failure given how close he was. Ah, well. He's cute. He's a sleepy boy. And at the end of the day, that's all we can ask for, you know. Threat addressed. That's probably like a very real threat from back in the day, right? Like if there were wolves around town, you had to send somebody out to deal with them. Otherwise, you know, you might have your regular game getting disrupted. Like if you're hunting deer or trapping or whatever, you'll have wolves disrupt that. But just as well, wolves can be they can be beneficial. So, yeah, I just imagine there's a very real duty back in the day. The person who has to go take care of the wolves around town. All right, Monster Bone Plus. A lot of shells. Fur. Awesome. That's all stuff that we really want to get. Hey, awesome. Now, technically, these are the credits for the game. We'll let them play because that's the right thing to do. I don't know any of these people, and they're not like anglicized translations of these people's names, so no idea who they are. But they obviously did fantastic work. Now, I am not done with this Monster Hunter Let's Play, so we're going to go ahead and let these continue to go. But for the time, I'll say that I think Monster Hunter Portal 3rd has the world, has the lore, has the flavor of something that I am immensely interested in. And I think even just like right now, right? Look at the little scratches on this credit sequence. The pixel art is really cool too. Like, look at that Rathlos. That's awesome. The little cats and all the pixel. Like, this is cool. I don't think this has been seen well enough. The little scratches, it's like that traditional Japanese paper, right? Like that's made and it has like little imperfections in it. That layer over top is like really embracing the culture that the games came from. I don't know, Monster Hunter Portable 3rd is just such a cool game. It has a great village and a lot of cool mechanics, a lot of cool sets. I think I'm obviously going to continue here and get more armor. This is, to me, this is not what I consider the end of the game, but I believe this is considered the end of the main story, right? I think, is that the town from 3? Maybe it is. Yeah, being able to go forwards with this one. This is like the end of the reason you were brought to the village. And because you slayed Zinogre, that threat is addressed. We even saw in the original cutscene. Zinogre was the threat on the road, but the threat that was causing the storm, the figure up in the storm clouds, that is our true threat. Or goal, at least. So we'll let this really awesome cutscene finish playing out, see all of these other villages from other games, and then we'll keep at it if there's more time left in the episode. I think I'll run like some guild stuff or something, so we'll finish this off first, but it's so cool. All right, back in the village after that. Let's see what everyone has to say. Ah, look who it is. Welcome back, Hunter. How's the farm been treating you recently? Oh, and also, you can now exchange points for Armor Sphere Plus as well. Those things just keep getting better and better all the time. Huh? Oh, well. Great. I don't think I have enough points for anything I want right now. Yeah, I mean, like, really, maybe what I would get right now is actually, yeah, I'll get the beehive. Why not? You want to go look at a new beehive? Let's go do that really quick. No, okay, no new cutscene for the improved beehive. It's less crap now. All right. Look at that. Oh yeah, 3 honey. Great. The cats that I have been consistently training, so that's good. They are getting ready for life. Have you been translated? Wow. I don't know. Something positive, I imagine. Ah, there you are. The whole village is talking about you. I thought defeating Zenogre was next to impossible. Certainly proved me wrong now, didn't you? Finally, the village is safe. This is wonderful. I'd like to give you something as thanks for all you've done for us. Do you remember those aqua glow jewels I gave you a while back? Well, they're even better than those. There are some Sunspire jewels. With them, it's possible to create high-quality decorations. Okay. Great. Can I see... Oh, wow, I can see the Zenogre stuff. And not only can I see it, I can make some of it. Damn, that is cool looking, isn't it? I love that gear. Damn, I mean, like, I didn't expect to be able to make some right away, but that... Oh, I have so many thunderbugs. I don't know, maybe I should just make that right away? Because I can't make other stuff yet. That's fine. I probably need like a special... Oh, wow, that's cool. Oh, I'd look pretty spooky, but it would look really cool. What does it take? Unknown Skull, Firestone Commendation. Oh, an Eggcantor. Oh, I love that monster too. All right, well, I'm gonna get that plate because why not? That seems awesome. Let's just do it. Let's not think about it too much. Awesome. And I don't think I can just make... Okay, I can just straight up make it, which is probably actually the better way to do this. Just like add on a bunch of grinding and like grab it. Ugh, so cool. All right, well, I have some things to do there. Hi, Hunter, you're incredible. Ever since you beat Zenogre, more people have been coming to the village again. Thank you so much. As more visitors come to the village, so too do new suppliers. Because of this, I'm now able to offer new items, so please take a look. I recently got the new Book of Combos 4 in stock. If you have the previous 3 books, this one will take your combining success rate to new heights. It's taken me some time to get them in, but I now carry some types of level 2 ammo, not armor. Most excellent, thank you. Oh, Hunter, thank goodness you've returned here safely. I don't know what I'd have done had you come back injured. Not to mention, you succeeded in defeating Zenogre. Oh, Hunter, thank you so much for everything you've done, truly. You so far exceeded any of my expectations. I only ask that you contended the splendid job you're doing. Here is a reward for all your efforts. Also seems that the blacksmith is now offering new weapons as well, so please be sure to pay a visit to him. Once again, several new requests have come in, so when you have a chance, please take a look over them for me if you wouldn't mind. I can't thank you enough for everything that you've done for us. I pray you'll continue to protect our village with all your might. Now we have 5-star quests. So we have a Zenogre, We have a Nargacuga, 2 Royal Ludroth, another Zinogre, a Barioth, Great Baggy, Uragon, Rathloth, Volvadon, Uroctor. Hunt 3 Raytheon consecutively. Hunt the main monsters. Hunt the main monsters, and then, okay, so there's some, like, great hunts there. That is, that's something, isn't it? Pretty good ranking, but I'm gonna have to get some gear and do some stuff before. So let's see, is there anything? I'll do that. I'll just slay 215 Uroctor. I feel like that's a good place to finalize this session. Because, yeah, I'm probably gonna have to go for full Zinogre now. Even though I recognize that the -1 to fire, going to fight a lot of things that are going to have fire, may not make the most sense. Also, I could tell there was something in 6. Well, that's okay. We'll figure it out. I think for the Zinogre armor, like, one of the biggest appeals to me are these, like, huge shoulders. I love big pauldrons, and that is just, like, doing it for me. I think what we might see here is the adult version of these guys. I think it's in this game. These are called Uroctor. The monster that I'm thinking of is called Agnactor, Cantor. It's something in that realm. It's gonna be, I'm gonna have a hot debate between making that gear for my fireproof gear or making Rathlos gear. Oh, that's an Uragon. That's what's here. This is, here, I'll do a Pokedex entry for you. Uragon, the rolling monster. This monster likes to shoot out gas from pores across its body and roll at subdued targets. Yeah, Uragon is fine. I don't really have any opinions here or there about him. He is a monster in Monster Hunter. That's about the opinion I have on him. He's tough. He's a brute wyvern. He can hit pretty hard. But it's not like, I don't know. He is not a terrible fight. You just gotta be, like, ready for the pace of it, I think is the best way to describe it. Now, I know I need a bunch more Dragonite, so maybe we'll get lucky. Oh, Firestones, I think those are something I need too. So we're gonna get some stuff. I really should, like, wear some decorations. I realize I haven't even put on that health one that I got that I thought would have been a good idea. Alright, I figured there'd be some up here. And we'll grab these scales, because I think they are useful down the road for that Agnactor armor. And why not get that set? If it looks better. Like, well, that's really what I'm going to determine it. Does it look better than the Rathlos gear? If yes, awesome. If no, might be a different situation. But if memory serves, it looks really cool. Oh, you're over here now? All right. I like the hitting metal sound effect they put into that, Tom. That's a good one. I pay so much more attention to sound effects nowadays than I ever used to. But there's still some things that, like, I obviously don't have an ear for, or I'm just not as, like, picky as everybody else. Like, there's a lot of critique apparently going around right now for Resident Evil 4 Remake and the voice actress for Ada Wong. And I have no idea what the heck people are critiquing. Like, I've just beat the game, I'm in New Game Plus, and, like, she did a great job. I genuinely have no idea what people are complaining about. Like, she sounded exactly like what I expected Ada to sound like. She had the voice of someone her age. Like, I don't know, it sounded perfectly believable to me. And then some people are like, oh my god, she's so awful, how did you? And I'm like, I don't understand what's happening here. She did great. And actually, pretty much everyone voice acted in that game spectacularly. So the critique doesn't seem well leveraged, if you ask me. But sound effects, I can pick out a good sound effect. I can, like, tell, oh, this really hits it, this doesn't. I think when it comes to voice acting, like, and here's the thing, I recognize, like, actors want to act, and there's always a level of, like, overemphasis on presentation. And I guess when it comes to how to design dialogue, how to act dialogue, like in my own books, in my own series, I actually kind of don't like overacting. I feel like sometimes voice actors, like, because of course they can't physically act, they really want to bring as much dimension to what they're presenting as possible, and that's super admirable, and that's part of the job. I just don't feel like every script calls for that. I feel like overacting or overemphasizing things undercuts some characters, and I feel like it undercuts realism too. Like, Resident Evil 4, for as fantastical as the nature, like, of its plot is, it's a very grounded take on that. Like, yes, this is a universe that people are trained to incredible standards. This is a world where biological terrorism can let a military guy get superpowers, basically. And that's, like, that's laid out pretty clearly. But does that mean that it's all schlock and silliness? No, it's not. For the internal canon of the universe, it's very pointed and self-fulfilling. So overacting or being silly, in my opinion, wouldn't fit. It would make it go too corny. If you add the somewhat fantastical plot elements and then you add on voice acting that sounds too much. Like, I think even in my own series On the Line, there are cases where, like, some people are like, oh, do you want a retake on that? I'm like, no, you sound like a person saying a sentence. You know, you don't sound like an actor delivering a line. And, like, there's tons of directors who try and push for that, but I feel like they push it the other way, where they're trying to get people to act natural and not even consider the lines and just, like, go through with what they're saying. But people largely, unless they have, like, an anxiety disorder, they don't plot out their sentences all that much. If you're an intentional linguist, or you pay attention to conversation, maybe you've gone through speech pathology, then you will. Then you're the type of person who's like, okay, how am I going to say the sentence? How am I going to structure it? How should I approach it so I don't sound silly? I think the broad majority of people just start talking and saying things and stringing together the sentence as it occurs for them. Which, for the most part, means that people don't sound well rehearsed. If you're the type of person who can make something sound really eloquent and interesting, who can add flavor into the innocuous, that's something that takes talent and training and practice. And most people, even if you yourself as the author are capable of it, it does not mean all your characters are. So you're in this situation where, sure, you can envision the dramatized approach to something, but the character can't. And the character's capabilities are what you have to limit yourself to when you're acting. When you're writing, you can think about anything. But when you're acting, you really have to be like, would this person have the emotional capacity to go to the place that I want to take them? Some people can't. Some people's emotional expression is a failure of accurate emotional expression. And that's actually what ends up being converted out. Ooh, mystery charm. So many of them. Alright, there we go. That's some more Monster Hunter 3. Well, Portable 3. We'll be back for more as we push through the... Ooh, I should get those in the future. As we push through the remainder of quests, get further in, get some more armor, fully build out the Zenogre set, and see what is still hidden in this most excellent gem of a Monster Hunter game. Hope you all have an excellent one. I'll see you later. Bye.
Quack.